On June 14, 2025, a powerful wave of protests swept across the United States. While it was officially Donald Trump's 79th birthday, millions of Americans chose that particular day to march in opposition to what they say are dangerous, authoritarian policies being pushed by none other than United States President Donald Trump. The nationwide demonstration was called No Kings, a title chosen to emphasize that the United States is a democracy, not a monarchy, and no one man should have the power to uncheck it. What made this protest specifically remarkable was not only its message, but also its sheer size. Organized by the Political Action Group, individuals and supported by organizations like Move On and the American Civil Liberties Union, the protest is now being called the largest in the US history. It spreads across 50 states and took place in over 2,100 cities. By some estimates, between 4 to 6 million people joined it, about 1 to 2% of the US population. Among those millions were thousands from Indian diaspora as well. In San Jose, California, Maya Ram, the United States-born daughter of Indian immigrant, marched alongside nearly 12,000 protesters. She said that being surrounded by so many people who shared the same concern helped her feel little less alone. Further south, in Santa Monica, another man named Tahir Hassan Ali, he is an Indian American, decided to march even though he feared backlash from the US authorities. Let me quote what he said. "This isn't just about me. It's about protecting our community and the future of democracy." Indian American participation wasn't limited to California, by the way. In cities like Chicago, Houston, Seattle, and New York, Indian students, tech workers, doctors, and business owners joined the demonstration. In Edison, New Jersey, home to one of the largest Indian population in the US, families turned out with placards reading "No Kings, Desis for Democracy," and "We left monarchies behind." In Atlanta, Georgia, Sikh community leaders held very peaceful rallies at local gurdwaras. While in Fremont, California, South Asian youth groups organized poetry readings and flash mobs calling for justice and unity. Many Indian immigrants say that they are specifically alarmed by Trump's immigration plans, which include large-scale deportations, visa rollbacks, and new rules that could make it harder for legal immigrants, including highly skilled workers and their entire families, to stay in the United States. There's a person named Ravi Suresh. He said that my father came here on an H-1B. Ravi is a college student who marched in Boston. He further said that if these policies were in place, then I wouldn't even be here today. Despite the enormous turnout, Trump's team tried to downplay the protest. His communications director claimed that 250,000 people attended his birthday parade in Washington, D.C. and labeled the protest as complete failure. But independent experts and researchers, including those from Harvard and the University of Connecticut, confirmed that the protest figures were in millions. In fact, the No King marches have now surpassed even the famous Women's March of 2017, making this the biggest protest movement in the US history. Well, for many Indian Americans, June 14 was more than just a protest. It was a statement. It was a moment when a diverse and growing community stood up shoulder to shoulder with other Americans to defend democracy and demanded a future built on fairness, inclusion, and human dignity. Whether waving the American flag, holding signs in Hindi, Tamil, or Punjabi, or simply walking beside neighbors and friends, the Indian diaspora made it very clear. They are not just there to chase the American dream, they are here to protect it.